For centuries, the dreadnought Titanus Exo had drifted silently through the abyss, a monolithic relic from humanity's long-lost golden age. Once it had ruled the stars, a testament to human ingenuity, raw power, and resilience. But eons of war and a final, devastating battle had left it damaged beyond repair, abandoned and forgotten. The crew had long since died, and the dreadnought had been left to its own devices, its systems hibernating in the dark reaches of space, waiting dormant. Meanwhile, the galaxy had changed. Species rose and fell, and humanity itself faded into the whispers of legend. Alien civilizations blossomed, creating vast empires, ruling the stars without the memory of Earth's ancient power. The name human was little more than myth, a bedtime story told to frighten young aliens. But in all their expansion, none had ventured close enough to awaken the beast that lay sleeping among the stars, until today. A routine patrol ship from the Zrax Dominion was the first to detect it. Lieutenant Vel-80H, the Zrax ship's captain, had initially thought it to be a glitch in their scanners. But as the readings became more precise, a chill ran through the ship's crew. The massive object drifting in the depths was not an asteroid or a comet. Its form was unmistakably artificial, blocky, brutal, unlike anything they had seen in their highly refined, elegant designs. Curious and cautious, they drew closer, their scanners gradually piecing together details that sent them into a near panic. This object, it's ancient, Vel-80H muttered, peering at the display with growing dread. The age, the readings, it didn't match anything known in their galaxy. And stranger still, it was stirring to life. The Titanus Exo rumbled, its systems booting up one by one after centuries in stasis. Internal lights flickered, illuminating a ship interior frozen in time, weapons charging, sensors reactivating. The ship's AI core, primitive by modern standards but ruthlessly efficient, scanned its surroundings. Unknown signatures flooded its senses. No identification codes matched, no familiar signals detected. The old protocols triggered a defensive response, interpreting the alien fleet as hostile. The dreadnought prepared to fight, its weapons systems heating up with an ominous hum, filling the surrounding space with a foreboding glow. Soon, more Zrax ships arrived, summoned by the panicked reports of Vel-80H and his crew. They surrounded the dreadnought in a loose formation, their sleek designs gliding through the darkness in contrast to the monolithic shape of the human vessel. But for all their numbers, they seemed pitifully small in its shadow. Titanus Exo was like a ghost from an era of forgotten giants, its battle-scarred hull engraved with the faded symbols of an extinct human civilization. The dreadnought's very presence spoke of war, of conquest, of worlds reduced to rubble. Captain HFY Story, an elite commander of the Zrax Dominion, took command of the situation. "Analyze its defenses," he ordered, hoping to understand how best to neutralize the threat. But as his analysts pored over the readings, his horror grew. The ship was a war machine beyond anything they'd ever encountered. Its thick hull was laced with a strange, nearly impenetrable metal, an alloy now unknown to their technology. Weapons of devastating power lined its decks, crude but horrifyingly effective. The Zrax ships moved into formation, circling the dreadnought at a distance. HFY Story issued orders to approach with caution, but it was too late. The dreadnought's sensors detected their every move, its AI calculating tactical responses with ruthless efficiency. The ship's ancient engines roared to life, and its colossal bulk shifted, turning to face the alien fleet. A low, menacing hum filled the void as the dreadnought's main cannon powered up. In an instant, it fired, unleashing a searing beam of energy that cut through the Zrax ships like paper. One ship was incinerated instantly, reduced to atoms in the glare of the weapon. The surrounding ships scattered, their pilots scrambling to evade the dreadnought's deadly gaze. Panic rippled through the fleet as the dreadnought loomed closer, its weaponry blazing to life with a fury that had been held dormant for centuries. On board the Zrax flagship, chaos reigned. HFY Story shouted orders, trying to regroup his forces, but the dreadnought's relentless assault broke their ranks. The aliens could only watch in horror as this ancient human war machine, a relic of a forgotten empire, tore through their fleet as if they were nothing. The alien ships, sleek and fast, tried to maneuver around the dreadnought, but their weapons had little effect on its thick armor. Missiles exploded harmlessly against the hull, and energy beams barely scratched its surface. In desperation, HFY Story ordered a retreat. But the dreadnought was relentless, pursuing the fleeing ships, its AI systematically targeting each one. The Zrax had no choice but to flee in shame, leaving behind the smoldering wreckage of their once proud fleet. As they pulled back, the dreadnought slowed, its engines dimming, satisfied with the carnage it had wrought. The Titanus XO drifted once more into the depths of space, its systems returning to standby mode, ready to awaken again if ever threatened. In the aftermath, the Zrak's dominion descended into turmoil. Rumors of the ancient human dreadnought spread like wildfire, tales of its unthinkable power haunting every corner of their empire. A legend reborn, a ghost of humanity that refused to die. The galaxy had once been theirs, and in the silent dark, a terrible truth echoed in the minds of every alien that had witnessed the dreadnought's wrath. Humanity's legacy was not one of peace. It was one of conquest, of unmatched power, and a warning that they would never be truly gone.